Hey everybody, welcome to episode 26 of Limited MTG Mentor. It's a show where Josh, that's me, and Kai, we play some limited magic. Feel free, if you want to, you can use the chapter markers listed below in the video's description if you want to jump straight to the draft portion of the video, deck building, or to any of the games. And if you didn't know by now, for a while now, Kai has been mentoring me on how to be a better limited player by teaching me better drafting strategies, deck building strategies, play strategies, and we thought, why not record these and share them with the world, see if anybody else likes it. Also, if you do like these, find some value in them, please hit like and subscribe. It would really help us out. Say hello, Kai.
Hey everyone, welcome.
Well, I think it's finally come. We've got Aetherdrift in the queue again, or
Yeah,
finally.
well, not again.
Yeah.
It's the new set, so we have something else. Yeah, but I think we should, since it's the brand new set, we should do a sealed.
Oh, you want to do a sealed?
Yeah, let's do a sealed.
Okay. Kai and I did do a sealed over the weekend for pre-release. We did a 2HG. That was a ton of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Confirm purchase. 2,000 gems.
So
Oh,
this is not the way. If you're trying to make gems off of doing limited on online, sealed is not the way to do it. So
you don't get
sealed, but
yeah, you don't get your money
you have
back
to get
until you
like,
hit 6 packs or 6 wins, right?
yeah, 6 wins. Yeah, it's not a good way to. I mean, it's a good way to build your collection because you get to open a lot of packs and you get a lot of packs for prizes, but not a good way to build your monetary value on here. So, but it's a new set. It's a good way to practice the set, understand the cards. You have a little more time to read through the cards and understand what they do. And then on top of that, it's good practice for when they do winner boxes.
Yeah, that's true. And we definitely want to win another box. All right, we're ready to see what we get. All
Let's
right,
do it.
cross your fingers. Let's get some good rares.
All right. Draconautics is really good. We got two black white lands. Interesting. Burnout Bastronaut can be pretty good. Redshift Rocketeer Chief is actually really good. River Churn Monument Avoya, not very good. Our rares are just okay. We got no bombs, which is kind of sad. Ooh, excuse me.
Okay, no bombs, but
Excuse me.
bless you. I mean, three of them are
Yeah, let's.
at least three of them are in red.
Yeah, and red green is a very very strong archetype.
All right, it's good.
So let's see what our uncommons and commons bring.
All right, give me just
All right,
one
light
second
shield.
here.
Oh, I'll wait for you.
Okay, now I'm ready.
All right, so we got some three light shield parties. Not crazy good unless we're going the cycling decks. Um, light wheel enhancements, not a very big fan of. Double collision course. Collision courses are great. Gallant strike is fantastic. So those are three really good removal spells in white. Don't really care about the 2 mana vehicle. 2 mana 3/3 is decent. The captain, Cloudspire captain is really strong. But really, our white is really light. There's not a whole lot of white cards. So not
All
looking
right,
too good for white.
let's look at blue.
Let's look at blue. Yeah, diversion unit, pretty good. 2/1 flyer that you can also sack to counter target instant sorcery unless they pay 3. Midnight Mangler is just an okay vehicle that does become a creature on their turn. Let's see. All right, we got the Scrounging Skyray, which is actually a really good cycle card. Every time you cycle, it puts a counter on it, and it has flying, and it has cycle itself. That's a strong card. Two Skystreak Engineers. I actually like the Skystreak Engineers quite a bit. Um, they are 1/3 flyers for 2, and then you can tap 5 and put 2 counters on them to make them 3/5 flyers and draw a card. So pretty good draw. You got a counter spell unless they pay 4. Stall outs just meh. Glitch Ghost Surveyor is good for speed decks. Nimble Thopterus is okay. Hull Drifter's great. Gear Seeker Serpent's great. Grim Bobble's a great way to start black. Good removal. Hellish Sideswipe, more good removal. Maximum Overdrive is a good black removal trick. Wretched Doll is a great black 2-drop. Carrying Cruiser is a great black vehicle. Mutant Surveyor is good for the Start Your Engines decks. Spin Out, amazing black removal. Ripcall Wrangler, not the biggest on. Risen Necrogent is a very good card.
Nice.
If you start your engines, getting a free 2/2 every end step is nuts. Wait, go back one more. Sorry, I missed. I was looking. Siphon Peel. Okay, just another removal spell. All right. All right, so Bastronaut Burnout is good for start your engines. Dynamite Diver is good, also really good in start your engines and to crew stuff. Burner Rocket's a decent trick. Engineer's really good. Double Gouda's decent. Lightning Strike's great. Adrenaline Jockey's great. Surveyor's good. Crash and Burn's fantastic. Red's looking pretty strong so far. 2 Spire mech cycles are really strong. Thunder Gunner's good. Dracosaur Auxiliary's good. Pedal the Metal's good. All right, so yeah, our red is pretty strong. Going into green, you got a Molt Tender. Is decent. It's kind of ramp as long as you have cards in your graveyard. Run Over is a great removal spell. Broken Wings are actually rated A removal spells in this set because of how many artifacts there are. Pothole Mole is a decent 3-drop. Bike is a good vehicle that ramps you. Hazard of the Dunes, 4-mana, 4/4 trample reach. That can become a 7/7 trampler, fantastic creature. Ovia, I'm not too thrilled with. Jaguar, I'm not really too thrilled with. The Tarian's decent, 5-mana, 9/7 creature is decent. We got a lot of dual lands here. Black, white, red, blue, black, red, green, black, red, green. The Broadside Barrage is amazing as removal. It's the red, blue. Deal 5 damage to a creature or planeswalker. Draw a card, then discard a card. Very strong. Red Shift Rocketeer we went over is good. Another red white land. Cloudspire Coordinator is decent, but our white was really shallow. Sky Serpent Seeker is a fantastic green blue card to take on all the 1/1 flying death touchers. Except for this one has exhaust 4. Put the next 2 lands under the battlefield tapped and put a counter on it. So pretty good. Wow, we do not have a whole lot of multicolored cards, do we?
Not really.
Wow. I do. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this pool, so at all. All right. Let's put that starting column definitely goes in your deck, no matter what you're playing. Let's go back. We could end up playing the camera launchers. Go ahead and put those in the deck for now. Sarcophagus might be played if we're doing start your engines, heavy start your engines. The Walking Sarcophagus. Scrap Compactor is a fine sub removal spell. Raceway is fine. Might play, so go ahead and put the Raceway in for now. All right, so I think if we're looking back, our white was definitely our most shallow color.
It's probably
So let's just go back through. Let's go back through and put all playables in.
okay.
I don't think there's anything in white that's really wanting to pull us into white other than some decent removal. However, we could splash for white. Let's skip over white right now. Let's go to blue. So yes on the diversion unit, yes on the mangler, no on the river turn, yes on the scrounging, yes on the engineers, yes on the counterspell. Yes on that because that's cycle. Yes on that. Yes on that. Definite on that. Definite on that. Yes on Grim Bobble. Yes on Sideswipe. Yes on Overdrive. Yes on Wretched Doll. Yes on Cruiser. Yes on Surveyor.
We have a lot of playables.
Yeah. Definite on Spin Out. I would say no to the Wrangler. I'm not a big fan of the Wrangler. Yes on Necrodent. And yes on Siphon Fuel. Yes on Burnout. Yes on Diver. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. 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 Yeah, I like our red a lot. Yes, yes. Yes on the rest of the red. Yes on the Bolt Tender. Yes on the Run Over. Yes on both Broken Wings. I think it's a yes on all the green except for Ovia. Um, Broadside Barrage is good. If we're playing blue red, so put that in. Put the Redshift Rocketeer in. We'll come back to the lands once we decide. Uh, Next, yes on the Serpent. Do yes on the Path Cruiser for now, just because it goes and grabs its land. All right, let's open the board up. I mean, synergy wise, we don't. None of our colors really synergize with one another very well. I don't. This pool altogether is not all that strong, which makes me want to just go like red green beats. I mean, we got some decent blue cards, but none of them combo well with anything else we have. We have a couple decent black cards. Again, none of them combo well with anything else we're doing. So I'm thinking we're going to go green, red base and either splash blue or splash black. So if we're just splashing blue and black, the next step would be to cut all the cards that aren't splash worthy.
Okay.
So none of the 2 drops of blue would be splashable, other than the Sky Seeker, which is the dual colored one.
Okay.
So leave that one. The Ghost Surveyor is not splashable. Nimble Thopter is probably not splashable. Gear Seeker Serpent not splashable. Um, 2-drop spells I'll take out. In fact, I think there's only 2 cards in blue that we would splash. So, and then Hull Drifter take out. So blue splash, drag him to the side would be the broadside barrage, and the Sky Seeker. Yep. Oh, why will it not let you drag them? Interesting. All right. Well, just leave it over there for now. We'll look at the black. You can cut that one. Cut the Surveyor. So that 5-drop would be good to splash. And then those are both removal, which are decent. You can cut the Trick.
This one?
Yep. The Cruiser and the Spin Out are both good. And the Siphon Fuel is also removal. So black's got a lot of removal in it. What is our removal package in red and green? We have the Scrap Compactor is an artifact that can be removal in any color if we choose to play it. Run Over and Lightning Strike on our 2-drops. Lightning Strike, Run Over. We got double Broken Wings and a Crash and Burn. So, I mean, we have sub-decent removal here. Blue would be an easier splash. Black would probably be...
We do have a
Yeah,
double.
we're not... Yeah, and I don't think we're going to double splash the double black, so I think you should just cut that now. I feel like the black is all awkward, too. And it would just be easier to splash the blue. So let's go ahead and cut the black for now. And then we'll build this splashing the 2 blue, and we'll decide whether or not we actually want to splash the 2 blue or not. Put that Broadside Barrage back over. It's a 3-drop. Okay. Okay. What lands do we have available for these colors? Let's go check our lands real quick. Just scroll to the end. All right, so we got a red green. Oh, a red blue, which is yes. And then next, and the red green. All right, that's all we have for those. So go ahead and go back to our deck. So start the creatures. And we are starting at 52 cards. We're 12 cards over. What is our current creature count?
21.
Very high. All right.
Like
So it looks
one
like
of
we want to be a
everything.
little,
Look at all these.
yeah. We want to be a little more aggressive, I think, with red green. That being said, I'm not a big fan of the Jaguar, the 5-drop Jaguar. Though it is a bigger creature, I'm just not a big fan of it. I played with it and it hasn't done much for me. The Pothole Mole not good for our deck. We have no graveyard synergy. Probably cut the camera launchers as we just don't need them. All right. Looking at a little more aggressive here. I don't think we're going to need the Walking Sarcophagus either. And then as far as creatures go, I think I like all of our creatures that are left. And if we have to play to... Now, is green really worth it? There's not a whole lot of green in this deck, is there?
Not really.
All right, well, let's finish building this deck. We'll take a screenshot, and then we'll go build a different version and see if we like that better. So we do have a decent amount of removal, right? We have Run Over, Lightning Strike, Double Broken Wings, Broadside Barrage, Crash and Burn. So it's 6 pieces of removal. I don't think we're going to need a Scrap Compactor, which is the 1-drop artifact removal.
This one?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was sneezing right when you were talking.
Well, bless you, even though we couldn't hear it.
I
I don't
muted
think we'll
it.
need the I don't think we'll need the Path Cruiser, as we have the starting column and the bike, which are both ramp and color fixing. And the rest of this deck looks pretty solid. So the question is what would we cut in this deck?
Do we still want to splash the blue? Is this still worth it?
I mean, the Broadside Barrage is really strong, and so is the Skyseeker Serpent, but that doesn't mean we need to. And I don't think we're not asking too much of a splash here when we have a Mole Tender that taps for blue. We have Broken Wings that tap, or sorry, the bike that taps for blue. We have the starting column that taps for blue, and we have a blue land. It's a very easy splash for 2 really strong cards.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm not a big fan of the Burner Rocket, but the trample could matter. That the trample is the key word on this entire thing that matters usually. But other than it just being a trick one time, it's just a 3/1 with crew 1. I feel like our other cards are typically better than that. So I think that is a cut. I think the Magmakin Artillerist is a cut, as it's better in the cycle decks. We don't have a whole lot of cycle or discard effects in our deck. So I think it's pretty easy. Cut. With 2 mana rocks and a mana dork, we definitely run 16 lands in this deck. So we got to cut 1 land and 1 creature. I don't think the Raceway is right if we're playing 3 colors, so cut the Raceway. And then cut. Let's see.
So we got
8 red
17
sorcery.
lands right now.
Cut a forest. And then we got to cut 1 more card here. Maybe in this deck specifically, the 9/7 isn't right because it's triple green. And we're playing heavier red. and we're trying to be more aggressive.
We don't have a way to give it trample either.
No, we do not. So I do think this would be what our deck looks like if we played this version. So let's take a screenshot of this so we have it, and we can come back to it. Curve is pretty strong. 3/1 drop creatures is pretty awesome. 5/2 drops, 2 3s, 1/4, 1/5, 1/6. The Spire mech cycles are very strong too, but
All right, I got a screenshot.
all right, let's cut all the green.
And the green blue?
Yep. Let's go take a look at our black. Get rid of the creature things. All right, put the bauble back in. Sideswipe in. Overdrive in. Wretched Doll in. Cruiser in. Surveyor in. Spin out in. Risen Necrogen in. Siphon Fuel in. All right. And then put the black red land in. Take the black red green land out. All right, let's see what I'm gonna take the forests out and add swamps. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add 6 swamps.
Oh,
yeah.
It finally did it automatically.
All right, cut 2 of the. That's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 18 lands. I don't know why I added 8. Cut 2 of the swamps. All right. And we were at 41. 41 cards, so it'd be 1 cut. What's our creature count at?
12.
Is that 12?
Yeah.
So it's a little low. We could put. Let's go back to the artifacts up top. So we can. Let's put 2 camera launchers in and a walking sarcophagus for now, and we'll decide if we want them in or not. But okay, let's look at our curve again. All right, so this one's still a bit more aggressive, which we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 removal spells. Our removal is very strong with this deck. So the Spire mech cycles are kind of like creatures as well. If you want to read those,
Which
they're
one
the
are they?
5-drop vehicles red. So tap another untapped mount or vehicle you control, and this creature becomes an artifact creature. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each mount and vehicle you control other than this. And that's permanent. So once you exhaust once, it becomes a permanent creature. And it has haste. So pretty strong card. But how many vehicles and mounts do we have in our deck? I think we only have the 2 vehicles. 3 vehicles. How many mounts? Well, 3 mounts isn't too bad. Mounts are creature types. So yeah, you're going up right there. Okay. Let's go back. What are our mounts? Are our mounts red or are they? So the dragon is a mount. And what are our other 2 mounts? Is the burnout a mount? Okay, the Goudas. So the Goudas are going to be mounts whether they're in green or black. So those aren't going to change much. Yeah, both decks look good. We do have to. I mean, we'd have to make cuts here. We have to make 4 cuts. One of the camera launchers can definitely come out.
Are you still good with 16 lands? Oh, 17.
Yeah, we still have the starting column, which helps, but it is a little. I don't know. 17 land might be better in this one because we've got 4 5 drops and a 6 drop, and we only have one. In green, we had 3 mana rampers, semi 4, and in this one we only have one. But the Godas also create treasure tokens. Saddle 1, if it attacks while saddled, create a treasure token. But I'm thinking I like the green version better. How about you?
I I I actually kind of like. I like the removal of the black more, but I don't feel as confident in our creatures.
Yeah.
So should we run the green?
Yeah, I think the green is better. I mean, technically, we could splash blue and black. Let's put the let's put the deck back together with the green.
Help me remember here. I guess I just got to pull up the
So let's do
screenshot.
Molt Tender, Run Over, both Broken Wings, the bike, Hazard Dunes. Next page. Okay, that was it. Nope, we didn't play the 9/7.
Oh, that's right. And
The
then
Redshift, the Land, the Redshift Rocketeer. And
we're missing.
we're Circuit, the Sky Serpent Seeker. First card on. Yep, there you go. And cut the swamps. Yeah, I like this curve way more too. All right, so yeah, that was the deck. So the other option is because of our lands, I think we can actually possibly splash a few black cards if we wanted as well. I think we would be okay. Let's go to our black one more time and see if there's anything we really want to splash. So Bobble and Sideswipe are not notable splash cards. Carrion Cruiser could be. And then the Risen Necrogen could be. Someone's setting the fire alarm off in my house.
Sorry. Oh, we need to go get that land though.
Yeah, there's two lands actually. So the red black and the green black. So I mean, it's a pretty easy splash because we have the lands for it. All right. So is the Risen Necro Reef and the Carrion Cruiser worth it? I don't think we'd put any swamps in the deck.
Oh, I grabbed one just in case.
All right. Can we pause this, please?
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Kai had to fix his smoke alarm.
My wife set off the alarm while she was cooking. Fun times.
All right.
All right. I don't think it's right to splash for the black. Looking at it, the Carrion Cruiser is decent, but I don't think it's worth the hassle with our lands. I don't think they're quite strong enough. We are definitely lacking bombs in this deck. We've got a good curve, but so cut the caves, cut the jungle hollow, add a forest, add a mountain, and that's our deck.
All right, we're back again. Okay. So this is our deck. We're gonna run it.
All right. Again, we are lacking bombs, so which is really unfortunate in this set because there are so many bombs. But the deck has a nice curve. If we can curve out, we can definitely win some games that way. Not too bad. We are on the draw, unfortunately.
We have a turn 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. It's also a good draw. Right. Play the engineer.
Oh, we don't want to block it though, do we?
No. We were just hoping he can't kill your guy, obviously. But you have a really good curve here. So you just play your bike. Gain some life. Ramps you some mana. Oh, he's got a counter spell? Alright, alright. No attacks. Now you have to draw land, which sucks.
We've got one more.
Yeah, but you need to hit 5 for 2 of the cards in your hand, so. He could be running yet another counterspell in his hand. He's not, though. Alright, so it's a pretty easy. Lots of death touchers, annoyingly, for them. Yeah, just play your land, and I would just pass the turn. You can exhaust to make a 4/4 dragon at the end of their turn. My guess is they're just going to go grab lands with the Seeker. No blocks. Yep, make your 4/4 dragon in response. Sure. You got your 4/4 dragon, you're good. Down to 1 card in his hand. Alright, play your land. Alright, so he's got 2 death touchers. 1 you want to kill probably now, so what does the burnout do again? I gotta read it. The creature. Double strike. Alright, well, let's play that. Go ahead and attack for 4 with your flyer. And then I think you run over Well, do we use your mana to the best efficiency here? No, I think you still think you run over. Run over your 4/4, or so it's just target creature controls the damage equal to his powered target creature opponent controls. Yeah, run over his 1/1 Death Toucher, flying Death Toucher.
With the dragon?
That way he can't. Yeah, that way he can't go get lands. And he doesn't have. Yep, fast turn. And now he doesn't have a flyer blocker for the 4/4 flyer. So that has menace. Sure, you're not going to block it anyway. So your turn. I would not play the land. Just attack with both. Play your 4/5 with read.
This one?
Nope. Nope. Yep.
The gunner,
4/5
right?
with read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Counterspell? No.
And then I would go ahead and discard your land and draw a card. So activate the gunner.
Oh, that's why you didn't want me to play it.
Yep. Draw key's a great card. All right.
Yeah. It's better than a land.
You're one off of being full speed, which makes the burnout double striker. Block the flyer, make him have the removal spell or the pump spell. Yep, not a problem. Ooh, Broken Wings, another good card.
Yeah.
But I think you're just going to use Crash and Burn. So go ahead and attack for 5. I think you just tap here. Both your removal spells are instant speed, and if he's just going to attack with what you have lethal on board. So I think you just wait and see what he does, because he does not have lethal, and you do have lethal. So
Unless he has one of these +4/+4.
which is why you would wait, because you could kill the guy in response. That resolves. Don't care about that. Pass. All right, ending his turn. Shoot the flyer with Crash and Burn. Yeah. Actually.
Oh, too late.
Oh. Yep. Awkward. All right. Yeah, just attack with both. Pump your dude. Do you pump your dude? Yeah, pump your dude. I don't know if you do. I'm trying to think your double strike. 1, 2, 3. I think that's all you have to do, right? 1, 2, 2. Yep. Just like that. Okay, pump it again. Yep. Feels good. He plays a flyer. You have Broken Wings. So, right. Got a removal spell for your 4/4. That's game. Nice.
Yeah, nice.
I think the better play would have been use the Broken Wings on the flyer, because the Broken Wings couldn't hit anything else on the board.
Yeah,
So
I was
ultimate
wondering
play.
why. Yeah, I was wondering about that one.
I was thinking mana efficiency at the time, but that's why I stopped. Was trying to stop you in time, but
Oh, yeah.
But that was a misplay. You definitely should have used. We should have used the broken wings and held the crash and burn for something else. Ah, this would be much better if you were on the play, but still good hand. 2-drop, 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 3-drop. Not too bad. Hit a couple lands off the top, and it's really good because the Godas are both mounts for the cycle if you get there. So, and that's another. Yeah, this could be really good if you draw land. Nice. Player 2/2. I would not block. Although it's giving them a engine trigger, you can get a treasure or more next turn. So yeah, that's fine. So I would play your Goda. Oh, wait. Is the bike still better? I'm trying to think here. Hold on. I think the bike's still better. Yeah. You just pass the turn. That way you have blue online too, in case you have to use that barrage. Yep. Okay.
I don't
No
know what
block.
that did.
All right, your turn. Draw land. Nice. All right, can I read the mecha cycle? Mech cycle? The Spire mech cycle in your hand.
Okay, sorry.
Yep. So play that. Hope he doesn't have a counter spell. Which he does.
Oh,
Oh, of course. All right. All right. Pass turn. Thing would have became a 7/6 haster that turn.
yeah, that would have been awesome.
Had it resolved. Yeah. I think you go ahead and block now.
You think he has a trick for it though?
Probably, but if you don't block, it becomes a 3/3 by itself regardless. So you're going to want to broken wings that probably.
The 2/2.
or or lightning strike. I'm trying to think of which one's better. Lightning strike can go to the face later, so use the broken wings. And then play your other Goda. Pass turn.
Oh, they got their fourth land.
Um, you're gonna want to hold your land.
Yeah.
Let's play the drop jockey.
Into a counter spell.
Possibly. He's also got the scrap. Crew the Goda, or saddle the Goda. Sorry. So click on the Goda, and then use the jockey.
Oh, is he gonna sack it?
He's gonna, he's gonna, he's gonna kill the jockey most likely, which is fine. Yep. All right, now crew the bike with your Goda.
Oh my gosh.
So click on the Goda. We just wanted him to get him to use his removal spell before you animated the bike. Because now you can attack for 4. Whereas before, you were just going to swing and get a treasure had he not used his removal spell. But because we forced him to use his removal spell and he used it early, you were able to get it for 4 damage.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Play your land now. Slam that bad boy. Hope he doesn't have a counter spell. Attack for 4 with it. That'll put a clock on him if he doesn't have answer for it. That's an answer for it. He's going to steal your guy. So now we need one of our broken wings and or crash and burn.
We can barrage it.
If he turns into a creature, yeah. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and play the Redshift Rocketeer. Now it just saddle the Goda and attack for 2. So saddle the Goda using the Rocketeer. Attack for 2. You're holding the bike for the blue land. Yep. Yep. Faster. Yep. So notably, the 4/4 that he stole from you can't attack or block.
Yeah.
So
I had to reread that. But can it crew?
yes.
Oh, let's hope he crews with it.
Which you did. Wait until he attacks. And go ahead and barrage it.
No counter spells. No. Okay.
You discard the land. Get back your 4/4. Go ahead and play that and start your engines. So saddle the dragon with the guy you just played and attack with the dragon, pinging him for 2. Put him on a turn 2 turn clock. Can't attack with his guy. You have too many creatures on the board. And you have Lightning Strike in hand to do 3 to the face, so he's really close to dead here.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
a really good card, though.
But he's tapped out for it.
Draw 3, gain 3. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we kept his artifacts off the board, so very nice. 2-0, good start. We didn't do any guesses for sealed.
Oh yeah. Oh, we don't usually do the guesses for sealed because it doesn't go into
No, we
our
don't.
chart.
Well, I mean, we still could have guessed, but it would have been, yeah. This is a hard one because you have the starting column. So if you draw any land, you have a starting column. If you draw a red land, your hand's insane. But you're on the play.
There's a mulligan.
All right.
There we go.
Definitely. Get rid of the Dynamite Duo.
The
Dynamite
diver.
Driver. Yep, that one. Yep, that's the one. And then play the Burnout on turn 1. So Mountain, Burnout. Keep your engines going on turn 1 here.
That's not bad. And we'll be able to swing in too.
Yep. The Ascalzer is also really good. Tap land, attack for 1. Pass turn.
What is this one too?
It's like a fireball effect for pump.
Yeah, nice, nice.
Sure. Go ahead and attack for 1. Your guy has menace, so play a land and play your surveyor.
Man, it'd be awesome if this can get double strike.
I would block the Guzzler. The Guzzler is the one that you sack and. Yep.
Draw a card.
I'd block the Guzzler. Yep. His curve's been quite nuts. And he's got a removal for your guy. Alright, well. Play a 4-mana 4/4. Hope he doesn't have another removal spell, because you got to play your land first. You're on the mole, so you're on the mole and in the play. You're running out of juice really fast.
Oh,
He's got a removal here. You're just dead in the water. Sacrifices dude, exile yours. Oh, that's pretty much it. I don't see how you're coming back from this. Well, pass turn. It's the problem with mulliganing on the play is you just get so far behind when they can just tempo you out. He had a 1, 2, 3, 4 drop. His curve was nuts. 1 drop creature, 2 drop creature, 3 drop removal, 4 drop removal. Living the life. Yep. Notably, if you would have drove Broken Wings, it would kill the Flood Engine, but you're just falling too far behind too fast now, so.
Yep.
Crash and burn the 3/4. 6 damage. Counterspell, concede? Yeah, just concede. He's giving it indestructible, so that's game. Put a counter on it too, so that's exactly 8 damage. On to the next. had a good start. They had a better start. We mold. They didn't. They were on the draw. Had 2 cards ahead of us.
Yeah, it
Couldn't
happens.
keep up. Yep.
So are we 3-1?
We're 2-1.
2-1.
Good hand. 2-drop into column. Nope. Or 2-drop into 3-drop, which is also really good. The card's so strong. Card's also really strong. Play your Goda. What does run over state again? It targets a mount. It costs 1.
Well, unless
Yeah.
it targets a mount.
Yeah, which your guy is a mount. So you have a possible interesting play next turn depending on what he does this turn. Going against an opponent that went 1-drop, 2-drop again. Opponents seem to be drawing very strong.
And he's purposely holding up 1 red.
Starting his engines. Does he have Reckless Rage? Deal 2 damage to your creature.
Road
Rage, I'm sorry. Yep. Just perfect draws. He goes 1-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop removal in 3 turns. That is nuts. Yeah, just play your 3-drop creature here. So land surveyor.
Well, hopefully they just run out of cards. And we can
I
catch
mean,
back
as of
up.
right now, it doesn't matter if they run out of cards because you have no creatures in hand. So even if they run out of cards, they're just going to run you over. Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, your opponents are just drawing insane. Well, play a land. Play the Molt Tender. I think you're going to have to run over his 2-1 right now with your guy. Because it turns into a 3-3 next turn. And you're already too far behind. So target your guy and his 2-1. Pass turn. How much does the exhaust cost on that? His guy.
4.
Yeah, so it's going to become a 5-5 this turn. No blocks. Yeah, you just pass the turn. You're gonna have to try to pedal to the metal and block his 5-5 and hope he doesn't have a response because you just die if he does.
We still got this.
I do think exhaust is the best mechanic in this new format by far for limited. So block the 5-5. He gives it trample for 1. Pedal to the metal for 4 on your guy. pretty much any interaction wins the game for him here. All right, you're alive. Now draw a creature.
We need to draw so good right now. Oh, does he have removal now?
No, he's just got an amazing rare. Ugh. All right, well, play both of them. Yep, play that. Play your land. Play your other one. His guy becomes a 6/4. Read his guy. Yep. So you have to double block it and lose everything. So just pass the turn. That's quite literally just a mana rock until you
Hit
have
max
max.
speed. Yeah.
Which, yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
No. Yeah, I don't see how you can win this game with the cards in your deck, but he's had a very, very good sealed pull and a very good draw. Yep, double block the 4/2. He doesn't. The funny thing is, he doesn't even have to use his exhaust to kill both your guys either. You block with one, he exhausts, his guy doesn't die. You block with both, he can just let them all trade. But you have to block with both. His positioning is just so good compared to ours. Yeah, he just lets them all trade and plays another creature.
Hopefully, maybe he's out of creatures.
With how well he's been drawing, I wouldn't put it past him to draw. Yeah. Well, that's another tradable card. Doesn't give us anything other than fall behind. We're going to go to 2 this turn. Fast turn. Too bad that's not +1/+1. Instead of +1/+0. Oh, that's game. Just concede. That's game. Kills your creature, sacks it, hits you for 2, attacks for 2. Still can't believe how nasty his draw was. 1 drop, 2 drop, 2 drop removal spell, followed by a rare.
Well, I was not looking at card types or rarity types at all.
That was brutal. But lack of bombs in our deck is definitely showing when you're playing against other people who have bombs. All right, it's a keeper. It's slow, but at least you have removal, so you can actually possibly respond what they're doing. Be very nice. You have so many 2-drops in your deck. It'd be very nice to draw a 2-drop on turn 1. Not bad. All right, you got one more chance to draw that 2-drop.
All right, Mr. Fox. Get us a 2-drop.
Especially because they played one of the best 2-drops in the game. Nice. Greenland Death Toucher. I like it.
Good job,
If he
Mr.
attacks,
Fox.
you sadly do have to trade if he offers a trade. Because that card's busted. Yep. They have a 1-mana removal spell in green too.
Do they?
Yeah, dude, your opponents are just drawing like absolute nuts. Like I don't know how. That's literally like a standard draw. That's disgusting. All right, well, you have to shoot the flyer with the barrage. So mountain. Let's wait until he. No. Yeah, let's wait until he saddles it. So pass turn. I just am in utter shock right now at how disgusting your opponents have been drawing. This is sealed. This feels like you're playing constructed. Yep. Go ahead and kill it in response. Discard pedal to the metal because it's just worthless when you're so far behind. Two drop. Three drop is. Let's see. I feel like you have to play the three drop here, but so yeah, I guess you just play three drop and Molt Tender. Really awkward holding on to all these mana rocks and not being able to cast them because you're so far behind.
I know.
Lifelink and indestructible. Okay, cool. So you're taking 6 more this turn. Either out of cards in hand finally. No blocks. All right, play your land and play the gunner. Activate it and discard the column. Okay, that's a really good card. Fast turn. That's a really good card because you can kill the frickin' Death Toucher. All right, what does the Assailant do? The 3/3 flyer? This creature gets +1/+1, has vigilance. Okay. Because you're going to have to take 3 again from the Death Toucher here, I think. Because it becomes a 3/5 with Death Touch on the attack. Yeah, I would just take it. Let's see. So you have your Molt Tender. So I would discard the land to the gunner and see what you draw. If it's another land, you're just playing it. That doesn't really help you much right now either. All right, we'll play the dragon. Exiling the land you just played. Or the land you just discarded. Saddle it with the 3/2. Attack and shoot the Death Toucher for 2. If he has a way to keep it alive or kill your gunner, you kind of just die. But it's the only play that can be made to help right now. Still, if he has a way to kill your gunner, you die. But
Yeah. Cross your fingers.
and turn.
One more turn and we can.
If not, that dragon is
back.
going to start taking over the game.
Yeah, I'd love to gain the 2 life off of this guy.
Yep. Yeah, you'll just discard the burnout next turn to the gunner if you have another turn. Because it's not going to do you any good right now.
Okay.
Read that card because I don't actually know what it does. Oh, that's pretty dang good. All right, let's see. Go ahead and discard your burnout. Okay, that's good.
And he is tapped out.
Yeah, we can't kill that. Well, how much is ward what?
Ward 2.
Yeah, you'd have to pay 2 twice. So you actually could kill it. But then you'd lose your dragon, which I don't think is right. And you can just block. All right, let's play the Hazard of the Dunes. Auto pay. Crew the dragon with the 3/2 again. I think what you're going to do is you're going to attack for 4 and shoot the 3/2 on the ground, and you're going to hope he double blocks your dragon. Shoot the 3/2 on the ground, and hope he double blocks your dragon. Perfect. Now run over your dragon and his 3/4. Exile. Yep. All right, end turn.
There we go. I think we're catching back up.
He's got to be able to play something to saddle that. What's the saddle on it?
4.
Saddle 4, yeah. Double block, definitely. Because he has the +4/+4 and trampler, it would just kill you. All right. Play the land and exhaust you, or yeah, play the land. Nope, the land. Exhaust your 4/4. Auto pay.
So it becomes a 7/7 trample.
Yep. Man, are you afraid of 2? I'm trying to think of here what green white has.
We
How
have to
can he
leave
add
some.
5 damage?
We have to leave something back to block just in case.
Yeah, but you end the game in 2 turns if you don't.
We got to play safe.
I don't think that's right, but I'm okay with that. So just attack with the 7/7 and the 4/4. The problem is you're not going to block the 2/4 with your 3/2. So you're missing out on 2 points of damage here, which makes the dragon lethal by itself next turn.
It's still a 7/7 trample.
You're in a good spot either way, yes, but as far as playing correctly, I don't think there's anything in green 5 mana that can add 5 extra damage.
And
You
if
can
he
add
passes
4.
the turn, we're going to be fine.
The game's over. You got it. With what he has on the board, it's definitely over. And this is what I'm saying. You're not blocking that. Why would you block that?
Are you sure he doesn't have anything?
For 3 mana to add 5 damage.
I still say we play it safe.
You don't block.
You sure?
Yes.
If he has a card that does 5 damage, I'm gonna flip out.
There is it's a green-white. He does not. Play the land, gain a life. Play the bike, gain 2 life. Through the dragon with the surveyor. Or saddle, not crew. Attack with the 2, leaving the Molt Tender back. See, now if he has a removal spell for your 7/7, you're going to be hating yourself. Hitting him for 2, yep. He could do the exile, target tap creature. I don't think he has it, but if he did, +4/+4 and trample. Nothing, die. Okay, just down. See there, if you would have exiled your guy, he would have been alive for another turn. So playing safe actually gave him a whole nother turn to play to find something. All right, where are we at prize-wise? I have to... Oh,
sorry.
never mind. I don't know the prize payouts for Sealed very well.
We don't make our money back until we get to 6 wins.
Yeah, I was just curious along the way.
But
wow, this is a really awkward hand. You have a 5-drop and a 6-drop in your hand, but then you have 2 2-drops and a 3-drop removal spell.
On the play.
She has... Yeah.
Keep it?
I don't know. If you had something to saddle the Goda, I would say absolutely keep it. But as it stands, you have to run into land pretty much. I think this is a bad hand. And it got worse. Much worse. That is unplayable by far. All right, keeping that. Pitching the run over. And I want to say it's a mountain. Because the only way you're going to win this is if you draw good, and if you flood out, you're just going to lose anyway, so. Yep. And hope to draw that red, play red first, and hope to draw that green on turn 2. Which, even then, Mold the 5 is on the play is just, it's lethal. Okay, now you just need to draw any land, and that'll work. All right. Play that, play the column, hope he doesn't have a counter spell.
No counters.
Nice.
But we are way down on cards.
Oh yeah, it's not even close to the card. Land? No. Okay, play the bike. And then play the chief.
Man, we need to draw so good now.
Yeah, and we have no extra like draw cards in our deck really. But both the cards in your hand do loot. Sure. You're definitely okay with that. Guy wasn't going to do you any good. He's just a 2/3 vigilance, that's it. There's no effects with anything on the board right now. It's awkward though, if you draw lands, you don't necessarily want to get rid of them because you only have 3 of them. Tagged Altair, that's probably one that's worthy of killing. So now the question is, do you discard your... Well, let's just see what you draw. So go ahead, barrage his guy. Man, I would discard the Seeker. What you just drew, because that way you can attack this turn possibly. Play the Chief again. Crew the bite and attack for 4. Cool. And then the bombs come in. All right, play your gunner. Discard your land. Draw a card. Yeah, pass the turn. Are you going to draw another 2 or 3 cards from that? You're going to be so far behind.
Yep. But it could also kill him.
It could, but
Not before it kills us.
no.
I
And with
mean,
how
he'll
many
have to
cards
hit.
they're drawing, they'll typically have an answer for it themselves. Yep. Yeah, and if he's smart, he just doesn't attack because he just gets to draw 2. Yeah. Think you discard the Goda to the gunner. Oh, okay, that's a card. Severi's just going to block with his vehicle. That could be a card that wins us the game. All right, play the jockey. And I would just pass the turn. If a creature gets in next turn, you can give it +5 damage right now. That could be the way we win, is just shoot to get 1 creature through at some point later after he hurts himself a lot. But as of right now, he's going to have blockers for everything. Yeah, how big of a creature you got? Yeah, okay, you can probably concede. This is really bad. I wouldn't concede. You can possibly steal the game still, but sure. You can't discard it, but now he knows that you have it, which sucks.
Yeah, this is not good at all.
So he's going to go down to 11.
Well, broken wings it.
No, I don't think that's right. Now I'm wondering if we just attack with both and hit him down to 4.
But can he swing in with these later?
I don't know. I'm trying to see. Can he kill you? 8, 7. Yeah. Yeah, so you have to wait another turn. So, but if you cast Broken Wings during their turn, you take 4, so you can't do that. But he's going to have enough blockers. This is just bad.
Should pass a turn.
No, I think you Broken Wings the 8-7 art. 8-7 vehicle. Speed Demon's the only way you're going to win this. Pass turn. All he has to do is play like 2 creatures. And you have no way to win. So.
And he's got 7 cards.
Yep, and he'll have 3 or 4 more at the end of his turn. So. Yep, there's 1. How many cards do you have left in his deck?
17.
When he gets his Junker back, kills one of your guys. Yeah, this is game. Absolutely nothing you're going to be able to do. Down to 8. Let's see. 8. Yeah, I mean, the only way you win is if he doesn't have another creature in his hand, which he does. So I would just crew your bike and swing for 4. That doesn't even work because he just makes one of his creatures. Yeah, whatever. Attack anyway. Maybe he makes a misplay. Yeah. Nope. Bombs versus no bombs. Demonic Junker times 2. Speed Demon. Pretty good. Yep. That's enough to crew, right? Yep. Sure. You could just concede now if you want.
Yep.
All right. It wasn't a very fun deck. Sometimes in Sealed, you just don't get very good pulls. We did manage to go 3-3 with it, which is something.
Oh, what are the prices for that?
Could be worse. We got over half our money back. Wish we had those 2 green cards. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching us. Give us a like and subscribe. Also, give us some feedback down in the comment section. We'll be back at you with some Aetherdrift drafts next.
Yep. Till next time.
And as always, don't forget to correct that Evolving Wilds.
Yep.